Hello, welcome to IT Tech Zone. Hope you all are doing well. So in the tutorial, we are going to see AWS Lambda with Python. And in Lambda, why we are using Lambda? Lambda is serverless application. So eventually nowadays we all are using a serverless application. So to reduce the cost and various factors, we all the people are migrating to AWS Lambda. Not only AWS, even Microsoft also having a service. Microsoft Azure is having a service, and lot of cloud providers are providing serverless applications. So this is what here in the Lambda, we can use various programming language like Java, Python, Ruby, .NET, kind of various language we are using. So in the tutorial, we are going to discuss how to use Python in the Lambda, and we are going to discuss multiple examples. And first one, like hello world application. First we will create a Lambda service and we will display hello world in the test console. That's what first application going, that is first Lambda service going to be. Second one, we are going to create account in S3 bucket, and inside S3 bucket we are going to create multiple buckets. So once we created buckets, and we are going to create a Lambda for to retrieve the S3 buckets. So once we created Lambda, we are going to pull all the buckets, and we are going to display into uh, 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 test console, Lambda test console. A third one, we are going to use a DynamoDB, and in DynamoDB we are going to create a table as well as database as well as table. We In the table, once we create a DynamoDB structure, we are going to pull the data from DynamoDB, and we are going to display into test console. This is what begin all the three services. Once we completed all the three services, we are going to deploy any one of the service into Lambda. Once it deployed, that means Lambda will generate the URL. Using that URL, we are going to test through Postman. That's what eventually last final step. Once it is completely ready, if everything is ready, we will uh, share this URL to front end team. They will create GUI. That's what in the complete journey of this tutorial going to be. So let's deep dive into Lambda service. So go to Chrome browser and type aws.amaze.com. If you don't have an account, here it will display as a sign up into a console. So if you click that link, if you click the link, it will ask a few details. You have to enter all the details along with credit card number, valid credit card number. So they will Amazon people will debit 1 to 2 rupees or more than that, like based on country. So I cannot comment on that. So once it credited, and they will activate within a 24 hours. So once it is activated, you can click, you can provide username and password. Once it is authorized, you will land into AWS management console. So once you land into this console, you can see these all the services into this console. If you want to search Lambda, you can search here in Lambda, and you can navigate from here. That means once you will click this, it will navigate to a Lambda service. So this is a one way. Another way, like you can go to services, you can search for Lambda. So this is another way to search Lambda service. Once it is ready, so this is a Lambda console page. Once it is, that means once these are ready, click on create function. Once this is ready, so you can provide application name. Here I'm going to use hello world, so that's why I'm going to provide hello world underscore Lambda. Here I have to choose runtime environment. As I said, like earlier, it will support a lot of environments. Like if you'll see here, latest supports. These are .NET 3.1 Go and Java 11, Node 12x, Python 3.8. If you are going for downgrade version, like we do have it is supporting Python 2.7 and 3.6 as well as 3.7 as well. We can choose any one based on our requirement. So right now I'm going to choose Python 3.8 and click on create a function. So once it has created, it will land into Lambda services page. So there we can write a code to deploy into Lambda service. So these are these are our Lambda service project repository. So here if you'll see here, if you'll scroll down here, if you'll see here I do have project hello world Lambda. Here I have that means Lambda has created lambda underscore function dot py. In the file I do have Python code. This is a Python code. So here I am using import.json. JSON why I'm importing this JSON. So in these data going to be written JSON as a JSON format. That's why I'm using this JSON. So it is a function. So lambda handler is a function. So here I'm passing event and context. Here I don't have much code written here. So in future we are going to write a lot of code here, and we are going to pull the data also. If you'll see here, it is returning data as a status code 200. Okay, body response is JSON dumps JSON dot dumps. Here I'm passing hello from lambda. So this is what we are going to test it here. Once this everything is ready, so I am not doing any extra things here. So I'm going to test through this test button. Once it is if I'll click that one, I have to provide event name. Hello world test. So I'm going to create a test. So if you'll see here in the drop down, it is displaying hello world test. I'm testing it here. So if you'll see here, response 200 okay, and body I'm getting hello from lambda. So this what response is. So in the response we will get, and we will provide it into front end, and they can make application appropriately. So this is a first service, and second service we are going to create S3 bucket, and there we are going to create buckets, and we are going to pull the buckets through these lambda service. So stay tuned, and I'll show different example and different way. Thank you for showing interest, and do support and subscribe.